What is going on, YouTube? This is Vyse speaking, and welcome back to part 12 of the Dragon Quest VIII playthrough. Guys, in the last episode, Angelo joined our party, finally, man, and we've got our final four here. We were also handed a world map by Marcello as sort of a peace offering for everything that happened in Myla Abbey. But yeah, man, in this episode, we are here in Ascantha to try and figure out why the heck everybody is depressed. That's really it. Now, do I wanna? Nah, I think we should check out the castle first. If there's a castle, there's got to be a king. And so that's what I'm thinking, man. The volume keeps changing on this dang microphone, man. It's supposed to be at 59. I just put it on 59. All of a sudden, it's back at 57. That's whatever. It's not that big a deal. Now, Ascantha is a pretty large castle. It's sort of easy to get lost, but I mean, once you get used to it, man, you'll know your way around. It won't be difficult in the slightest. Now, we need to talk about my upload schedule, man. It just does not exist. It's abysmal. What's up? It's most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Ascantha. Regrettably, you find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave. Well, that's not good. But at least now we've sort of figured out why the dreary mood all across the castle town, man. There's not a single person who doesn't look completely depressed, and it seems we have a cutscene here. I'm gonna adjust the mic. That's good.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emma, the maid. I see you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty, please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right. Very well. We'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
I mean, I understand the fact that the king is in mourning. Of course, we just heard that the queen passed away. But, I mean, you could at least give people the light of the time of day. You know, at least speak to them. Yep. Locked from the inside. Well, if you would have went to the church earlier, I believe, you actually would have seen that girl praying. I saw it after I was finished recording the last episode. I didn't get a chance to show it off, but she was in there. Let me see if I can talk to her again. Yes, okay.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was such a benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart. I just don't know what to suggest.
Hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascantha? I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began. 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Well, I mean, she dropped the hint. I'm gonna do it. I guess we can see if anything changes if we come back here at night. But 2 years ago, man, you can start to see how this is it's just the tiniest bit out of hand. Like, we get it, you know, the queen passes away, you mourn, and you eventually get over it. 2 years? I mean, this castle town must have been in a complete sort of standstill. There's no way they have progressed. And it's all because the king doesn't want to do his job because he's so sad. And I mean, again, like I get it, but man, you got a job to do. You can't be sitting there weeping in your room every other night. Anyways, man, let's see if we can. I was just taken aback by what that dude said. Chill the heck out. Let's rest until evening. If we stayed overnight, we would wake up in the morning, so. Yeah, I wanna speak to this king here. And they change shifts. You can see it's a different person. Cool little details like that. I saw somebody in the back room right there. I really hope it wasn't a beefcake. I'll go back to check. We cannot miss a single beefcake. So, man, it's gonna be a hard job, but we're gonna track every one of them down. At least, I can dream. Oh, yeah. Man, this episode is not gonna come out at 4. I feel bad, man. Like, I've been uploading like literally every other day. As if as if that's supposed to be the schedule for this playthrough. It's supposed to be daily. I'm sitting over here flopping and floundering. Okay, yeah, see, this is just pathetic, man. Get the heck up. Why, King Pavan? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even in my dreams. If only I could just see you one more time. Man, you need to pick yourself up. That's what needs to happen. Without you, my crown and my throne mean nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, I'll sit here and cry for the rest of eternity. Okay, that's all we can say. Now, is that room unlocked upstairs? Can I go steal his stuff? We've got to. He said if he could only see her one more time. So I'm thinking, well, if there was any way to make that happen, but surely not. Anything in here? It's got this cool little bed chamber. Nope, absolutely nothing. All right, man. See if we can track down that chancellor-looking dude and that maid, Emma, I believe her name was. See if they can tell us anything. Because at this point, man, there's no talking to that king. I mean, I don't think we'll ever be able to get through to him. So hopefully I see them on the way down. If not, I'm going to have no idea what to do. So we just hope and pray that doesn't. Oh, okay. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Man, she looks so sad. All because she cares so much for the king.
Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite? I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories. I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge. Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own. I'm really counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascantha, in a house next to a bridge. I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me, man. You might remember where this girl's grandmother's house is. If you don't, I'm sure you'll recall as soon as I show you. But for now, I'm actually going to zoom to the, what is it called? What the heck is the name? Is it the Riverside Chapel? I'm gonna check here in a second. First I have to leave. You can only zoom outdoors, of course. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let's see here. You know what? Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I forgot to even show off zoom, and I even alluded to it in the last episode, but I never actually said Angelo comes with the spell zoom. Zoom is one of the most amazing spells, period. It allows you to return instantly to certain places you have visited before. That's what it's described as. It is basically the same function as a Chimera Wing, except it uses 1 MP instead of a Chimera Wing that costs 25 gold. So one of the best spells. It is the Riverside Chapel. Ooh, well, you don't see that often. Mysterious Forest, that usually means that there's probably one more cutscene waiting on us. Maybe we have to actually physically leave the castle town. Also, you can see on my back here, I crafted the Holy Lance. That was between episodes, and as you can see, my attack at this moment is 88. So doing real good. Yangus is at 103, of course. Let's go see if we got to talk to Trode, maybe. Let him know everything that's going down.
I see. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
That's the second magnificent like that. Maybe I should have had a counter. No, I'm just kidding.
A retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request. I beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
I don't know what he meant by detour, but I mean, I'm going straight there to the grandmother's house. I believe at this point we should be able to zoom. So let's see. Don't mind any locations that you haven't seen yet. Don't even bother with it. We'll go there soon enough. Trust me, it's one of my favorite places. But for now, what? Am I stupid? I am stupid. I cannot believe I just did that. Man, zoom to the Riverside Chapel. Goodness gracious. That's more like it. Here we are. And the house you're referring to is right down there. So I'm gonna cut away to that house now. I'll meet you guys inside. Dang, I didn't encounter a single enemy. That was really lucky. I was definitely expecting a couple battles at least. You can see a old dude, looks like grandpa, and a soldier here. And this must be grandma. She's working with her little loom. That's awesome. Yes, that's right. Emma's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see. So I know all the old Ascantha folk tales. But she, an old story about making wishes come true? That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. It's said that if you go there on the night of the full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't tell you whether it's true or not. It gets so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out. Well, that's helpful. If I can locate this, on the night of the full moon, door to another world, fairy tale, cold and spooky. She said mountain, right? I'm sorry, I can't read. Goodness. Must be the story of that strange hill upstream. Okay. Yep, I'll show you guys where we need to go. First of all, what are you guys up to? Have you, by any chance, come here looking for the mysterious and legendary peak? Ooh, that sounds like the name. Well, I found a strange old ruin at the top of the big hill upstream. but it was a bit of a letdown, really. It was just a crumbling old wall, nothing more, so I came straight back down again. All that trouble I went to, climbing up there and worrying that there might be a monster waiting for me around every corner. What a waste of time. Well, man, it's our best bet, honestly, so I say we gotta go and check it out, man. We have to. And I, of course, will show you guys the way. We start by actually going north at first, northwest. Cut out battles as usual. Wait, do we? Do we go north? Yeah, oh, it's right here, okay. Guys, just a fair warning as well. You're gonna encounter some very strong monsters coming up here. And in fact, once we get to our destination, there will be monsters stronger than the one you'll find here. So I'll let you guys know when that happens. But just be prepared. Make sure you're ready because you don't want to get caught off guard, alright? Let's keep moving here. Okay, I was gonna say something. I didn't think it would happen that fast. Guys, there is a chance to find metal slimes here as well, so just make sure you're on your P's and Q's here because you don't want to miss them. I'm gonna show you guys my attempt here. I'm gonna try and thunder thrust. I'm gonna try and hatchet man. We're gonna regular attack, hope for a crit. And Angelo, I have a bow for Angelo. I will tell you where I got it in due time, but I can't tell you yet. Let's go for him. Don't run away, please. Oh my gosh, he ran away. Okay, I'll cut this battle out. I'll see you guys afterwards. Alrighty, we have got a level up here. Yangus is up to level 16, a nice 11 HP, as well as 3 strength. That is always nice. 6 skill points, 2 are going in axes, the rest in humanity. Looking good, looking good. Yangus learns nose for treasure. Nose for treasure is pretty interesting. I believe you use it, and it will tell you how many treasures there are in the immediate area. It won't tell you where they are. It'll just tell you how many. So if you see 0, that means you know you've collected all the treasure there is to find. I don't use it all that much, but you can if you want to. For now, let's keep it moving. Alrighty, everyone, this is the place, if I'm not mistaken. And in fact, no, actually, I might show you guys the way through here. I was gonna end the episode. Okay, I'm making an executive decision to continue the episode. If this episode is stupidly long, I'm sorry in advance. But I feel like it'll just flow better if we include all of this in the same episode. So, with all that said, let's get a move on here. Alright, I don't remember this place all too well, but I think I know the gist of it. And I know generally where some chests are and where the exit is. We find a wizard staff. You could have bought one of these a long time ago. I'm holding out just because I don't know, to start out with, I like using whips, but focusing on staves for Jessica. It's a cool strategy, but you can put this on her to reap the benefits of that increased MP. If you're up to that skill level yet, you'll get more MP if you have a staff equipped, but for now I'm just going to stick with a whip. Anyway, I think that's all that's down this way, so I'm going to go back now. Alrighty, real quick, I'm gonna give tree faces their own little special segment here, just to talk about them. Tree faces are very, very evil, man. They can use medicinal herbs, they can pull it out of their tree hair, stuff, whatever, and they can heal each other. I believe stronger versions of this enemy can even revive other enemies. So you want to take these guys out as fast as possible. Even if there's other enemies, you don't want these guys healing, alright? That's it for this one. I'm gonna cut back out. Alright, and this is where I really... this is where I start getting confused. I'm gonna go this way first. There's definitely more dungeon. I just don't know how to get to it. Okay. No, this was the wrong way. I'll meet you guys back where we were. Okay, this is more like it. I'm gonna see what's in here first. Okay, yeah, this seems right. I think this is the quick way. Guys, there's a lot of treasures to get in this dungeon. So I definitely recommend that you look around more than I am. I'm just showing you how to get to the top, really. Alrighty guys, we have made it to the top, and honestly it seems like there's nothing here. So for now guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. Alright, if you guys did enjoy, you can always give it a like. If you did not, you can do it. Oh no, that's the second time. If you did not, you can dislike and tell me what I can do to improve these episodes in the comments. With all of that said guys, I have been Vyse and this has been Dragon Quest VIII. I'm gonna let that outro do its thing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, I'm out of here, man.